Investigative journalist. Investigative journalist is the task of revealing cover issues deliberately, be someone in the position of power, of accidentally begging a chaotic mass of data and circumstances that make it difficult to understand. It is analytical and organized. Investigative journalists must be analytical and organized in the same way you need to follow lead systematically in the addition to intervene and saving each report in a systematic manner. Meaning of the news. Investigative journalism is synonymous with scope. It is to think in a news story, sometimes the public does not know and exposes to those responsible for a situation. Journalist ethics and morals. Morality must prevail in each letter and show the veracity of the situation. It must not fall into provocation or bright. Ethical values are paramount. Political journalist. This batch of journalists is a frequent topic of opinion journalists as political events are analyzed, interpreted, and discussed by new media experts. It is one of the types of journalism of greatest public interest and social impact within societies. Political journalism is mainly characteristic by analysis and information concerning political related activities inside and outside the country, parliament, parties, and all components of formal power in society. Practice independence from any political inclination. Political journalists are those who cover an institution and enter into an interaction that must be good with the source and thus make the work of quality.
Criminal journalism is a indistinct form of forensic journalism that is investigate journalism till facts of police that are news and in addition to the incidents of the administration of justice in which conflict and violence are the raw material. To do criminal journalism, it is not enough to study social communication, but those who cover the source of justice need a lot of practice, a lot of work, and above all, a lot of passion and love for what they have to do, because getting objective news can be really difficult.
Hello! Today I will talk to you about the different types of journalism. Corporate journalism is one that investigates and develops objective and truthful information for its subsequent dissemination in some media. Its purpose is to inform a specific audience or society in general of the action carried out by companies and their possible consequences. Art journalism is a branch of journalism concerned with reporting and discussing the arts, including but not limited to visual art, film, literature, music, theater, and architecture, and celebrity journalism. It's dedicated to talking about celebrity gossip and personal relationship. He is the most widely read, although it's also true that in most cases he is no regret and in the end opt for sensationalism.
Educational journalism includes two specific areas: education, which is consolidated through a critical and pragmatic analysis of the media to study the influence they exert on society, mainly in the educational space, and school journalism, which is the integration of graphic media linked with school knowledge. Educational journalism is characterized by focusing on the study and education of people in a total way, and it is way to make know each of the problems that occur in it. Educational journalism helps us to know the problems, and in this way to know what could be the correct solution. Sports journalism focus on reporting amateur and professional sports news and events. Sports journalists work in all media, including print, television, and the internet. Characteristics: diverse sport technical language, the only usually widespread technical language. Vocabulary must be broad and dynamic so that everyone can understand. Own language full of autonomous phrases and foreign words. Sense of responsibility with the audience. Maintain an informative balance in order not to raise or lower the prestige of a player or a team. Through analysis of sport to present in-depth information from the social, psychological, cultural, political, social, and ethical